hoping to get him going out of that 2 spot. And he comes through big time right here with a first-inning single.
Albert Pujols will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your time to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And again a throw. Might have an idea something's up here. Here's the 2-0. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retrieve. David Murphy will make his way in now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's game. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch coming. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
2 out with the man at first. He's set, now the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2. Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily when the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Starting lineup for the Rangers on your screen now. And defensively, the Angels will look like this in the field. Elvis Andrus will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Now fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. EK, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here in this scoreless ball game. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And any time you can come into someone else's house and come out of it with a sweep, really lifts your whole ball club. That's what these guys are looking to do if they can take this 3rd and final game.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. Will Venable will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to 3rd to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
But the runner's back easily. The 1-0 pitch. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And Venable will reach. He's got a base hit.
Good start to the inning here. Back-to-back singles have him in a good position to push across that first run of the afternoon.
Adrian Beltre is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Now the 2-0. Oh, what a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And the runner is in from second, around third, and being waved on home. And he will score as well. As they're on the board here in the first, it's now 2-0. Mitch Moreland will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too...
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Shin-Soo Choo will come forward now. Back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Boy, and how they get out of this one with only one out on this play is a mystery. This probably should have been much more than that, but they can't wind up making the play.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Now another 2-2. 3-2 now as Wilson runs the count full.
You can bet that man right there is thinking he'd love to get a shot with the bases loaded.
In the air to straightaway center field. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Mike Napoli will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
3 runs already home here. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the second inning now from Arlington. It's the Rangers 3 and the Angels nothing. Shane Victorino will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Victorino.
Now the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Pitch home to Victorino. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Pitch on the way. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, one man out. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and another curveball as he's really got him back on his heels. It's 0-2. Now the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Number 42 will be the batter. Now here's the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Think you'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Still down 3-0. Robinson Chirinos will start things off in the bottom of the second. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Drew Stubbs will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of one run. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Johnny Giavotella is ready to go here as we begin the third. And a bouncing ball, foul. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. Now here's the first pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. There to take this one in is Stubbs, and that becomes out number 2.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Now the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. He's set. Now the pitch. 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Will Venable makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
And the pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that ball is out of here. And the home half of the third starts with a home run. It's a solo home run for Will Venable as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0. First pitch coming from Wilson. Adrian Beltre is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Oh, and Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2 now.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ready with another 0-2. And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. Mitch Moreland will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1 out, nobody on. Now here it comes. In again, but too far in. It's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup. Give him a different look.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Shin-Soo Choo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Rougned Odor will dig in. He drove in a run with a sacrifice fly his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Mike Napoli will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. First pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Number 42 has got it, and the side is retired. But the Rangers add on thanks to this solo home run. We're through 3 here in the Lone Star State. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Rangers. Albert Pujols will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman.
First pitch coming.
Pujols.
Chopper foul. One strike to Pujols. Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. Bounced toward the hole and through into left field for a base hit.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really...
And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Hitters count 2-0. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Shane Victorino will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Pitch home to Victorino. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the belt, the pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. C.J. Cron will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. The next pitch. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time, 4-1 now. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
They'll try to chip away at this lead here with 2 away. The triple cuts the lead to 3, but another base hit can quickly make this a 2-run game.
Into the box, number 42. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Lewis is there, and the side is retired. A run for the Angels in the inning, and it comes via the RBI triple. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Rangers 4 and the Angels 1. Robinson Chirinos will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Ibar throws to first to take care of him for the first out. Drew Stubbs will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Center fielder, Drew Stubbs.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Here we go.
And that misses, ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. This will be taken in out there by Murphy, and there are 2 gone now. Elvis Andrus will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Johnny Giavotella will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Johnny Giavotella.
And he'll open the 5th inning here with the ball on the ground for short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Chris Iannetta will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. Oh, and that drills him on the mound as it veers off toward short. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Now batter, shortstop, Eric.
Well, show motion's going to give us another look at this ball coming back at him, man. Oh, boy. You just don't have any time to react to something coming that quickly. He's lucky he's all right.
Eric Ibar will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We'll get a look at Will Venable leading off when we come back. There you see Will Venable now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First offering on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Adrian Beltre will get an opportunity now. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And the change is in the making here. That's going to do it for C.J. Wilson. Andrew Heaney is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Smart to keep an eye on it. First pitch on the way. Adrian Beltre is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. Now the 0-2 to Beltre. And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2.
I thought he was going to get rung up on that one.
I would agree. If that missed, it didn't miss by much.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Another 1-2 delivery. And inside with the breaking pitch that almost got him between the eyes.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Mitch Moreland will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here's the first offering. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats. Out of play. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Back in standing. Pause. Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 4 runs, 8 hits. And no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about him. Here's a 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now from the stretch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas, but they lead it 4-1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. First pitch coming. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. 2-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to play it is Moreland, and there's 1 away.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. David Murphy will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and It's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Now the pitch. Lined hard towards short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Rougned Odor will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Now the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
All right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Mike Napoli will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is fouled straight back. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And no problem there for Ibar as this becomes out number 2. Robinson Chirinos will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Pitch on the way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Another 0-2 coming. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
2 out, nobody on. Here's another 1-2. Line hard into left. Base hit. Bruce Stubbs will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Elvis Andrews stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. The 1-1 home. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes a 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here comes a 2-2. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Will Venable will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready now, the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the third strike and the third out. Side is retired. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Rangers 5 and the Angels 1. Shane Victorino will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch home to Victorino. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
The 3-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. C.J. Cron will stand in. He tripled homer run his last time.
C.J. Cron.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Now here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Now another 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Now the first pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row, so now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Johnny Giavotella will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Here we go. Free swinging.
1-1 on the way. And here's a ball grounded foul near first base coach Alfredo Griffin.
Let's go, Rangers.
Now the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Full count offering on its way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2, here it comes. And he's able to go with a fastball as this is sliced into right for a base hit. And no shot for Chu. He's in there at third.
Good job there at keeping the inning alive. The runner on first gets a head start with a 3-2 count and 2 away, so it's an easy decision to keep on going around second. He makes it into third easily.
Chris Iannetta will come forward now at a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They're down here 5-1. Adrian Beltre will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And the pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The pitch. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Mitch Moreland will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Fernando Salas will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Mitch Moreland will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Too low, 1-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his second double of this young season. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. He's ready, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Comes set, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Rougned Odor is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
1-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. On the ground is short. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play. Mike Napoli will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize.
Oh, and he misses it. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Just missing here, 2-0. Comes set, now the pitch. Fouled back. Second and third, 2 away. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a liner. foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Drew Stubbs would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rangers 6 and the Angels 1. Eric Ibar will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here's the pitch. And this is lifted in the air out to left. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away. Mike Trout will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Now the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Grounded foul off to the right. Here comes the 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
This little 4-game run they've been on, it's been a good one, but unless things change in a hurry, it's looking like that win streak's going to end right here.
Albert Pujols will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. Venable is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They trail 6-1. Drew Stubbs will lead things off here for the Rangers, to be followed by Elvis Andrus on deck. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Pitch on the way. On the ground towards second. And he's retired here, 1 away. Elvis Andrus will step in, an RBI single this last time around. First pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Will Venable will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. David Murphy will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Here it comes. Hard hit towards center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Shane Victorino will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now here's the first pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. C.J. Cron will stand in as their last chance now. First pitch coming. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Grounded, foul. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy. And he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Colby Lewis. Take a snapshot.